Mission.
Hi, this is Joel Persinger. I'm the gun guy. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel and my videos and like that. I really do appreciate it. And Pete is here with me. This is the funny thing about Pete, right? So he sends me an email and he says, hey Joel, I got a bunch of guns and I got this gun. Have you ever heard of this? And I said, yeah, I've heard of them. They don't let me touch them. I've never touched one. It's sort of like, have you ever heard of a Rolls Royce? Yes, but they don't let me on the lot of the dealership because they know me and they know I can't buy one. And that's kind of what you brought today. But then he shows up, he looks like a guy getting out of an airplane with all of his luggage. He's got all these guns. So we thought, what the heck, we're going to shoot these guns today, but I got to show them to you first because these are some very special firearms. Pete, what do you got? And by the way, so Pete drove down here, I got to tell you, from Canada. Or wherever you came from,
hey.
A million miles. Hey, they're guns, eh?
Yeah, they're guns,
Guns from Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not from Canada, I get it. What do you got here?
Well, first off is the Cabot. And the Cabot is special because these guys are manufacturers of guns that are insanely well produced. They're
also insanely expensive in some regards, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, see, again, insanity. Remember you said
right. Oh,
so
no, yeah, right.
Fits.
I've defined it.
It
exactly.
all fits. Very, very tight tolerances. This is the S103 vintage in the Commander size. Vintage is the finish that they put on it. It looks worn right out of the box. The best advantage, other than the fact that I think it looks really cool, is that you can stick this in your collection, and when your other half goes, oh, this is one of the old ones you've had for a long time. Yes, I've had it forever. Years and years and years.
Yeah, it took you 6 months to squirrel away the money to buy it.
Yeah, whatever. I've had it forever.
Yeah,
so it looks old.
Yeah.
And I found that very attractive.
There's a certain amount of attractiveness to that too. Yes, that's it.
To old, yeah.
Yeah, it's called dishonesty, but it's.
Oh no! I thought you meant this.
Oh, you were talking about the mustache.
The
oh no, I was talking about the gun.
Anyway, their stuff is built to insanely accurate tolerances. This one has very little hand fitting because it's built exactly the same way. Wow. They have the next level up is called their clone technology. And they say that you can go into a parts bin and pick up a slide and a frame and a barrel and a bushing and a firing pin, all from just at random, and they will always fit together and they will always fire.
Wow. On a 1911.
On a 1911, because they're built to
That's
those level of tolerances.
Yeah.
So they have their cut 3-star trigger, which some people like, some people not so much.
I think it's beautiful personally. But
it's a beautiful gun, and I've got to show you the. One of the magazines they sent with it. You'll appreciate this.
Oh, it's a jeweled mag.
The entire mag is jeweled. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever use it. I think I would love to have one as a paperweight. That is. Particularly if I lived in San Francisco, I'd want one of these as my paperweight. How many enemies do you think I could make in my office on any given day?
I think all of them.
That'd be great. Wow, that's beautiful.
But that just speaks to the level of detail and finish.
How cool is that? Okay, no, wait. Let me grab something really solid here because you know I'm an old guy and I can be bowled over by shocking things. What's the price tag on that thing?
On this one?
Yeah.
Well, let's put it in perspective.
Okay. Now wait. Stop right there. That phrase, if you ever hear that, that means that's a lot of money in that box.
I'm going to make this seem cheap. And I'm not and I won't even sell it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to make it seem cheap.
I'm broke, so I won't help.
They have 2 guns that are going up for auction.
Yeah.
That, with the exception of the barrel, the firing pin, and the hammer, I believe, are all carved from a single piece of meteorite.
Oh, moon rock.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Space
rock, yeah.
So they're out of this world. And the price...
literally. The price probably is too.
$4.5 million for the 2 of them.
Oh, jeez.
A right and a left mirror image.
For the 2 guns?
For the 2 guns. Yeah, so
it's $2.25 million each.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
They've got one that's all black with petrified woolly mammoth tusk grips that I think is like 50,000.
And there's an archaeologist somewhere looking to kill them for using that.
They have one with a woolly mammoth tooth grips that is polished down to like 2 micron level. It's just unbelievable.
Wow.
That one's like 15 or 20,000.
Oh my gosh.
So this one,
yeah,
this is second from the least expensive. I didn't say cheap. Least expensive.
I'd have to sell my kids to buy one of these things.
This was $39.95.
Yeah, okay, so now you made it sound cheap, but it's not.
No, it's not. But they do make one at $34.95.
But compared to, $4 million or $2 million.
Okay. Compared to $4
that's
million.
Pocket change. Let me get my wallet out. I think I got $3.
Compared to $50,000, that's you could buy 10 of
so
these.
So this is $4 grand basically. Okay. And did they have something between $4 grand and $2 million?
Yeah. They've got 6. They've got a they call the ultimate bedside, which is a Damascus steel, which you're familiar with that.
Yeah,
layered
sure,
Damascus steel slide, a black frame, rail, and night light.
Oh, it's a beautiful gun.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a beautiful gun.
And it's about 6,500. Yeah.
Do you know CPR by any chance?
Yes. I do that, and I know a lot of acronyms. I used to work for the government.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. Well, that
go.
won't save my life, but you can spit them out at me, as the paramedics are called.
You can get meteorite grips for your personal
meteorite grips.
Yeah, for your personal.
So what do they got? A guy that works there with a catcher's mitt that stands out there looking for these things?
No, they shop all over the world. They shop all over the world for these bits of meteorite, and they said they had a hard time finding one big enough to make 2 complete guns out of. But a lot of the meteorite's iron ore, so the thing's probably weigh a ton.
I imagine,
not real good for carry.
No. Concealed carry that's got you going like this.
No, you got one on the left, one on the right, so you're like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you get 2. So are we going to shoot that?
Yeah, we're going to shoot all of this. We're going to shoot all this today.
Cool.
These are not case queens.
I'm just an average guy. People don't let me touch stuff like that generally. They take a look at me and they go, "Nah, I don't think so."
Nah, that's okay. I'm a below average guy, so I get to look up to you and let you.
Okay, well I appreciate that. Thank you.
And then next is something not very common.
Oh my, look at that.
This is the Colt Peacekeeper.
They didn't make those for very long.
No, they only made them for a couple of years. They were in the contract for the California Highway Patrol.
Yeah.
They lost, and so they quit making them.
Yeah, beautiful trigger.
But what's amazing about this? They came factory with Packmeyers with a Colt logo on it. At the time they were making these, the Colt, as I understand it, the Colt finishing line was on strike. So these aren't polished.
So they didn't have the deep Colt blue.
No. This was Parkerized. And if you look at the barrel,
it looks like it
looks like wood grain because
they didn't finish it.
They never polished it out because those guys were on strike.
I'll be darned.
So they continued without it, but they only made them for a couple of years, and I've kept this since the early '80s when I got
has it got the trigger they're famous for?
Yeah, and I had it worked on a little bit.
I told you my dad was a Columbia County Sheriff's deputy, and he carried back in the day, when people carried revolvers, and he carried a Colt Python for years and years and years, and he sold it,
I love those.
and I didn't know it, and I asked him for it, and
I always thought the Python in a 4-inch barrel was like perfectly balanced.
it is a beautiful, beautiful gun, and I don't have the coin for one, but one of these days, maybe somebody will do like you're doing today. They'll bring me these guns and leave them with me. These are staying with me, right?
No.
You can't blame a guy for trying.
No, you can't. And then also in the Colt line this is an original Colt 1911.
Oh wow!
This was the beginning of the Series 80s. Through some unfortunate events, it got a little rust on it, so I had it Cerakoted, cleaned up and Cerakoted.
It's a beautiful finish on it.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a titanium, and then the little accessories are in black.
But I noticed the Colt. The Colt Pony or the whatever that's all gone.
In getting rid of all the rust,
that went away.
That all went away.
Yeah, that all went away.
Yeah, the serial number stayed, and that was the most important
part. I thought
part.
I could see a little bit of it, but no.
It all went away.
Yeah.
But it is 100% Colt, and I still have the original grips on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the original trigger. It doesn't have the original sights.
I was going to say these don't even look like Colt sights, do they?
Smith & Wesson.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
It's like wearing Adidas socks with your Nike shoes.
Yeah, I was going to say no. You didn't hear that. You heard nothing about Smith & Wesson attached to a Colt. No.
But the hammer and everything else is still original from 1982.
Okay. May I?
Please, no.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the test. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it. You have a trigger job done on it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've had two done. One when I first bought it, and then just this last year, a place up in Orange County did the next step.
And the reset on it is, you know, is probably really short too.
It is very short.
Okay, so now we get a set. It's real short.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. I mean, that's, wow.
And this one as
I'll
well.
bet that shoots like a
There was
dream.
somebody else in Orange County that did this one that is the same way. It's got single action, especially if you.
Well, even the double action, there's no
really smooth.
grid. I mean, it's not staged. It's just one real smooth, glassy press all the way through.
And
oh, that's no trick. Okay, when we shoot that, that's going to be that's going to be a shocker.
That's the obvious. Don't put your finger on it until you're ready to shoot.
Oh no, yeah.
And then the Cabot's got the same really smooth light.
Yeah.
For most people, I have them all within half a pound of the same, so
wow.
They all feel right to me.
Yeah.
But that's because I get out and shoot them every week. So.
Now, do I get to shoot these?
Yeah. That's why I bought them.
I get to shoot these?
I shoot them all the time.
I thought you were going to shoot these.
No, somebody else needs to shoot them.
I get to shoot these?
Somebody else needs to shoot them.
Nobody ever lets me shoot stuff like this, just so that you know. Well,
yeah,
I don't want to talk anymore. I want to shoot these.
Let's go shoot that.
You know me, I talk a lot.
You're still talking.
Why am I talking?
Let's go shoot.
Let's go shoot. I think I got him. Did I get him?
Yeah, right in the red. Well, that's another one.
Okay, now I gotta check the single action trigger.
Check the single, but be careful.
All right, here we go.
It's gentle.
Holy smoke! That they say there's a hair trigger, right? This is not a hair trigger. This is a sneeze or fart trigger. If the guy next to you sneezes or farts, the gun's going bang. What is that? About 2 pounds or something?
It's right at 3.
Oh wow!
It's right at 3 single action.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Jeez.
Look, you hit the
dead
middle
center.
out of the
I love
10.
the shot. That is a no trigger. That's a don't even. That's a heartbeat trigger. If your heart beats.
Well, it's why you don't put your finger on the trigger when until you're ready to shoot.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You don't put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot.
That's a fact. Holy smoke! If you do, it's gonna go.
Here, let me get you.
Oh, that trigger's nice.
It's real clean on the brake.
The reset on that is like nothing. I mean, there's no reset hardly at all. Wow, that's got a very nice trigger. You said, did you have a trigger job done on it?
Yeah.
You sure you're not leaving these behind when you go?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
I'm just checking. So is there, I was just saying to you before, I've never shot a gun that's worth this much. Is there a fee that goes along with it?
No.
No?
Just
I'm not going to owe you money.
You have to. The fee is you have to enjoy it.
Okay, but I don't have to contribute to Pete's retirement fund. Okay, I'm just checking. You want to contribute to Joel Persinger's retirement fund?
I do.
You're right. Okay.
I do already.
Yeah, here's 50 cents. Oh, you do? That's right. You're
I'm on
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah, what am I talking about?
Everybody should be on Patreon.
Everybody should be. Absolutely, we all should be.
I mean, you're watching the guy's stuff. Hello.
That's right. And besides which, I mean, I'm shooting a $4,000 gun here. I'm broke, right? It isn't mine, unless you're leaving it behind. But we talked about that.
Yeah, that's
no, that's not happening. I was mentioning to you before. It's just the grip. It feels like a handshake. The dimensions are so precise.
Right out of the box, when I first picked it up, it just felt so comfortable.
It's beyond comfortable. I mean, it feels like I've known it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense. But very, very seldom do I pick up a gun that feels like I've had it for 30 years. And I've never picked this one up till today. But
yeah,
nothing bites, nothing pinches, everything just feels like
everything's
it fits.
right where it should be.
Yeah. All right, we got to try it. Here we go.
You got the mags.
I have them in my pocket somewhere. Do I have oh, I don't. Okay, we're not using the jeweled mag today.
No. The jeweled mag is I'm not going to ever use that.
That's a paperweight.
I don't think.
That's what that is. Okay, here we go.
Hey, hang on. Let me.
Oh, you want to get pictures of the? Okay.
I'm going to get evidence.
He's going to get pictures of the target for you to show how lousy I shoot. That's what he's going to do. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Evidence. I'm ready when you are.
You ready? Here we go. Okay. Don't get beamed in the head with a piece of brass. Wow. 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 The trigger on this thing is absolutely magnificent. I thought the trigger on the other 1911 was good.
Yeah, this is
One is
up on
amazing.
it.
Wow.
You got a lot of holes right in the middle there, pal.
Well, that's what I told you. If you want to look good as a YouTuber, you put the target 3 feet from you, and then you pretend it's a long way away. You know, it's the magic of television, right?
That's
Let's just pretend that sucker's 25 yards away. What is it, about 7 yards? It's
It
nothing.
always looked like Johnny Carson and Doc Severinsen were a mile apart, and it was like 15, 20 feet.
Right, exactly. All right, here we go. Okay, now it's a little faster, not quite Jerry Mitchell-like. But that would have been, and it would all have been in one hole, you know, that guy. That's amazing. That's an amazing piece of machinery. I think I just had the 2 mags, right?
Yep, just the 2.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I'm glad you liked it.
And we'll get you some close-up pictures of this. This is, that is by far, without question, the nicest 1911 I've ever shot.
Well, thank you.
And I've been shooting for 55 years, so that that tells you something.
I love it. I
don't
love it.
blame
I'm
you.
very.
I don't blame you.
It's one of those that I will have with me from now on.
Well, let me see it one more time. No, I'm not getting it back. That's it. I'm not getting it. You're not getting it back. I gave it to him. I'm not getting it back. All right. Are we done? Do we have something else to shoot?
No. Those are the only ones I brought.
That was it?
That was. Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't buy more. I couldn't
Come on.
I couldn't carry anything
What's your
else.
problem?
I came up here looking like a Fuller Brush man.
I know. It's loaded down. He walked in there like, oh, there he is.
Nobody's
Would you
gonna know
help
what
me?
the Fuller Brush man is.
I know. It's
So,
because you're old, dude. I do know what that. We actually had a milkman when I was a kid, but we're not talking about that. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Thank you, Pete. You're awesome.
Hey, my pleasure,
I
sir.
really appreciate it. This has been a joy. Whatever you do, wherever you go, please be safe.
Patreon.
Patreon.